We are here with Jafar Armstrong, Notre Dame sophomore running back. Pretty big game on Saturday, 30-yard touchdown that gave Notre Dame the lead for good. You rushed for a career-high 98 yards on just 8 carries with 2 touchdowns. It's hard to imagine right now when you look back that you didn't play last year. You were on the scout team. Now 4 games in, you've become a key cog for this team.
Yeah, I was on the scout team last year. Came in here, just tried to, for freshmen, it's kind of hard to figure out a college. There's so many things going on. So I feel like it was great for my first year to kind of just sit back and, watch the older guys perform and see how college football works, see how school works. And, now that I have a year, I'm under my belt, I really know how this whole thing works. So, I'm a lot more comfortable, more calm on the football field, and, it's showing so far.
You've been making the transition to running back from receiver, but right now you lead this team in all-purpose yards, 352 all-purpose yards for 4 games with a team-high 5 touchdowns. Do you like playing from both positions during games?
Yes, absolutely. Coach asked me to make the move in the spring, and, I was ecstatic. As a football player in college, I think the best way to get noticed and see the field is to be as adaptive and versatile as you can. When coach asks you to make a move, I think it's vital that you try your best to learn the move as quickly as you can and show that you're intelligent and can adapt to changes, because that's going to happen a lot in college for sure.
Even in preseason camp, before you had played in a single game, Coach Kelly compared you to Theo Riddick, certainly one of the great slot receivers and running backs ever to play here, and now he's starring in the NFL. What does that mean to you?
I think it's a great comparison. I see where he comes from by, Theo. We come kind of the same game, in the run and pass game. But for Coach to have that much confidence in me, even during fall camp, I'm honored and humbled by it, and it means a lot for sure.
And you will have an added active running back this week in Dexter Williams. Some would think, well, that's competition. It might be fewer carries, although you proved Saturday you don't need a lot of carries. But you're a very close group. What does it mean to that running back room that Dexter will be able to play Saturday?
Yeah, Dex, he's one of my best friends, and, just having that leader back on the field, he's taught me so much at running back. He's one of the reasons that, the move was so smooth, and, I like on the running back room because, Dex played a big role and helped me get ready because he knew I did come in and, play. So he's an explosive back. When Dex sees a hole, he's going to hit it. He's going to hit it hard. So, having him in there, he's going to bring the juice. He's going to bring the fire to the offense. And, just having another guy who can make a play at any point during the game is going to be huge for us for sure.
And you're up against one of the best running defenses in the country and a very stingy defense. They're 10th in the country right now at points allowed per game at just 13.5 a game. So as you look at Stanford on defense, what are you seeing?
I see a lot of strength. I see a lot of intelligence, and I see guys who are ready to always attack the ball. They had a lot of big turnovers during the Oregon game that kind of, turned the whole game around when they had their backs on the wall. So you come in, you already know what you're going to expect. You expect tough team. You're going to have to bring some grit against them, and you're going to have to be ready for anything to happen at all times, because they're always going to be, ready to get the ball. So.
You have only been here at Notre Dame through one Notre Dame-Stanford game. But what are you learning about what this rivalry means in the many rivalries that Notre Dame plays?
For this one especially, it's always going to be a tough game. And, the past 3 games, I think we've had the lead go into the fourth quarter, and, they've come back and they beat us. So, for sure, for this game, it's going to be a full fight, all 4 quarters. And, we're always going to stay locked in and know that the game could go any way at any point in time. So we always got to bring our best 100% every time, because they're going to bring theirs for sure.
You don't just challenge yourself on the field, you challenge yourself in the classroom. You have decided to attend the Mendoza College of Business. How is that going, and what do you think you'll eventually do with that? What do you think you'll eventually major in?
It's going really well. It's one of the things that, kind of attracted me to this school was, how, known and how well their business school does here. So, I think we'll major in marketing and be a brand management work in the brand management program for, hopefully a sports company like a Nike or an Under Armour. So, that's where I see myself going so far. But, it's going to be a long ways away. So I keep my options open for sure.
Jafar, thank you. Good luck against Stanford.
Thank you.
With Jafar Armstrong, I'm Jack Nolan, Fighting Irish Media.